John Sarian, good to see you, man. Knowles played a good game. It's just really tough to slow down Hartman and his wide receivers. You got to walk the line between PI and being inches off. Interesting and informative comment there. That's what everyone needs to do against a great pass offense and a great wide receiver room. You have to be physical with them. You can't just let them run free. You either need to play off, obviously, depending on what the rest of the defensive scheme is, depending on the ability and the physicality of that particular corner or safety that's matched up against a wide receiver, whether you use press coverage or you lay back. Regardless, once you get downfield in man-to-man coverage, you've got to be physical. You can't just let them have their way and beat you up. These guys are too good. They're freak athletes, A.T. Perry and company. They're really good. Yeah, so you do play and walk a fine line between pass interference and just being physical. So this is where advanced scouting of not just the players, but the officials are key. The coaching staff, in this day and age, with all the money that's poured into coaching, they should know the officiating crew that's coming up for the particular game to know, is this officiating crew going to let us be physical on defense in the secondary, or will they call some ticky-tack PIs? Hartman makes it 90% if you give those inches, and his wide receivers turn those 50-50 balls into 85-15 balls. Ricardo, that's something where Wake is not given much credit for, and they've not been that stout in previous weeks. They are a passing team. I said it and posted a video on it when Sam Hartman had his issue with blood clots and was lost. We didn't know for how long at the time. He might be the most valuable player in college football. Not the best player in college football. He might be the most valuable because his team, Wake Forest, relies on that passing attack as much as anybody else does in the country. Bryce Young might be better. C.J. Stroud might be better. They are better. But are they more valuable? No, because the rest of the team's loaded with 5 stars. This Wake Forest team is dependent on Sam Hartman as much or more than any player in the country. I would have put Brennan Armstrong at Virginia in that category, but they're not scoring many points. So Sam Hartman has been phenomenal. It's great to see him back. I know FSU fans, you didn't want to see him back today, but it's been great that he's been able to come back from blood clots. Think of that. To play great, stellar football. He didn't ease back into it. He got right back to it and lit up Clemson last week. And more of a controlled passing attack. Again, they got the lead. So that's where the running game kicked in. They got the lead. And so they didn't have to throw it constantly. And Ellison and the offensive line proved to be good enough.